Here, your hormone and detox expert. I'm coming to you live from our intravenous vitamin lounge, where people come and feel great after a nice little boost. So I'm on day 4, and day 4 is pretty amazing. Day 3 was a little bit still felt some of the hunger. It was a little bit harder, but day 4 is a whole new ball game. And I want to start off today just talking about getting back to the basics of why fast. So we have an epidemic going on in our culture, in our society, and it's got sugar written all over it. We are a slave to sugar, and so we're a slave to our hunger. So we want to shift that paradigm, and one of the best ways to start to do that is by implementing a fast. Now, not everyone's going to be ready to do a fast, so it's always good to work with someone who can help guide you through the process. But taking it back to why, the incredible changes that happen through raising your growth hormone, bringing your blood sugar down, raising your ketones, resetting your immune system as we talked last time, supporting your skin health, getting your brain to turn back on. My goodness, my brain feels like it's just hit all light switches are on go. And this is such a powerful tool. So that's why we need to fast, and why it hits me personally is I see so many people struggling and suffering with weight loss resistance, with mood changes, and really a slave to their anxiety and mood disorders, poor digestive health, feeling bloated and just sick all the time, having poor thyroid function. These things are all related to a basic mechanism that our body wants to get into regulation. So fasting is a great, powerful tool that all of us have available to us, and we just need, again, we need some guidance through the process. So I wanted to update you on my new numbers, and as I said back on, was it Tuesday, my numbers were, I was still not quite in that ketotic state, and so sure, I felt more hungry, and the kids, my wife were eating, or people around me were eating, and you know, the scents and the smells were coming alive even more because I'm not eating, so of course I'm feeling it more so. And so what happened in that period of time is my blood sugar was still too high and my ketones weren't high enough. And so as day 3 started to kick in, great, now my ketones are starting to rise. They got up to 1.6 and my blood sugar was around 70, which is about 4 to 4.5. And now today's a whole new day. I woke up feeling fantastic, had a great workout this morning, so yes, you can work out while you're fasting. And now my numbers are sitting at 2.2 for my ketones, and my blood sugar is down to a 64 again, which is where it was on day 1, I believe. So this is doable, people. We can truly tap into the innate power of our body, and that's my encouragement for everybody that comes into the clinic, that hopefully is watching this and is starting to think about how to implement some new strategies, because at the end of the day we're either a slave to our hunger and our carbohydrate cravings and all these things that are propagating illness. And what kind of illness are these? These are the common ones that so many people are dealing with: thyroid disorder, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, cancer, autoimmune conditions, chronic inflammatory conditions. These are all major issues that can be helped in a long way if we start to gain control of our hunger and our cravings and the sugar problem that we're all facing. So what does that mean? What does it mean to have hunger? True hunger would have to be something that we experience when we, that people do experience all across the globe. But we're so stuck in an emotional eating pattern where we're stuck in craving. And we're stuck because we keep loading our body with simple carbohydrates that are driving up the mechanism in our brain to desire more. And when we can start to gain control through fasting and intermittent fasting and making some just great simple changes like cutting snacks out of your daily routine, these are all fantastic tools to help to drive up this process for producing ketones and starting to feel great again. So hunger doesn't necessarily need to be a normal response. It's something that we've become a victim to. And you don't really get the experience of that until you get into a fast and see by day 3, by day 4, that the hunger signals start to disappear. And it's quite a profound experience to think that you can just carry on, and you wonder how long can you go without eating because you're feeling so good. And this is all coming down to your ketone production and that dropping that blood sugar and basically that resetting of your brain. So your hormonal system is just, my hormonal system right now is so happy because growth hormones rising, and testosterone and all these other very supportive hormones are starting to really kick in and support the body, both the brain, the physical body. And one last number for myself, in total, in the 4 days, I've dropped about almost 10 pounds, and I've reduced my body fat mass by another couple of percent. So I was at 13% at day 2, and now I'm down to 10.5%. So, and my muscle mass is staying the same. This is what's so cool. Fasting can build muscle, and you can conserve the muscle, and you can burn fat. This is a powerful tool. So, if any of you have any questions or comments, I'm so happy to answer them. And share the video if you feel like it's going to inspire or help other people. And that's my message. I want to reach as many people as we can so they can learn and start to adopt some of these wonderful principles that are actually easy to do. Sometimes you just need a little help. So that's all we got for today. Dr. Nick here, your detox and hormone doctor, and have a good one. Happy fasting.